Welcome to the Leetist podcast, a show where we play games about games, video games, games of the video sort. I am joined around the table today by the Black Mamba and Copperhead to my Cottonmouth, also known as Tim.
Hello.
And Ryan.
Hello.
And joining us today, a friend of ours, Steven from the Nearly Deads, is here.
Hey.
What's up?
The Newly Deads. Now,
Nearly.
that sounds like a really good band name, too.
Steven is in the Nearly Deads, a band that I played with
What
back
is
in the
Nearly
day
Dead?
a lot.
Yeah, Nearly
and
Deads.
I saw them popping up on Twitter in all the gaming communities that I talk on with the Leetist podcast Twitter. And I'm like, hey, I know that band, and they're talking about gaming stuff on Twitter all the time. So I sent him a message, and he said, yeah, I'll come on. And 3 days later, he's here. So
I'm for it. I'm for it. How's it going, Steven?
It's good. It's good. It's actually funny because, you reached out, and just before that, the past month or so, there's been a couple times where we've had a fan hit me up on Twitter, and it was just like, hey, I didn't know you followed, like, Kind of Funny or listened to IGN or whatever.
That's where it's at.
It's a small world. We all love games,
they're
right?
popping up everywhere there. Are you confident in trivia skills? Because we aren't. But
No.
We just make it up as we go.
No, I'm not good at trivia at all,
we
but
just
I
feign
play a lot of
confidence.
games, so hopefully that helps.
Yeah.
What's the latest game you're playing right now? What are you playing? Are you playing RE4 Remake?
Tonight.
Tonight.
Yeah. It came in the
Sunday.
I have a special date with Resident Evil 4.
We're the reason he's not playing right now.
Yeah, that is true, actually.
not entirely.
Yeah.
I was at my girlfriend's this weekend. I got the notification that Amazon had delivered it.
Gotcha.
For the horror games, I'm still a collector. I still buy physical copies of the horror games, but
Nice.
everything else digital. So I've got the picture. It's in front of my door as long as somebody didn't snag it.
Oh, boy. Here we go.
But I did buy her a Series S to play
Nice. Yeah.
Hogwarts, and so I did happen to download the Diablo beta.
Yeah.
So while she was making dinner last night, I was just in there grinding some more Diablo. I don't know why, because it doesn't carry over, but the game's so good that I just didn't even care.
Yeah.
what do we have today? Soundscapes from Tim.
Oh, yes.
We have a returning game from me that I like to make called Deal or No Deal. No, Deal or No Dice.
No. It's talking about being
Dice or
happy.
no deal.
It's a game that I took Deal or No Deal and I changed the word to dice because we use dice in it, and it's genius.
We don't want to get sued.
Jump to any of those parts. Timestamps are below the show as usual.
Yes. And if you like the show, do us a solid and tell every single person you ever meet that this is the single greatest podcast in the history of the world.
The world.
Yeah, the world.
Yeah. Did you know that? Steven, did you know that?
I don't know. I listened to the Scandinavian podcast. That's pretty good.
Oh, yeah?
So,
But
I don't
you're
know.
not on the Scandinavian podcast.
That's true.
Well,
Yeah.
Now this is my favorite.
What do you think their number one topic is in the Scandinavian podcast?
I don't know. Probably something
Barcodes
about
on warships.
Not bratwurst. What is it?
Let's talk about barcodes. What's that, bratwurst?
I said bratwurst, and I'm like, that's German.
You know what? Fuck it, man. Whatever.
Goulash.
Bratwurst.
Is goulash?
Sure.
Is that
Is
Scandinavian?
Russian?
Goulash?
I don't know.
Is goulash
Tim.
Russian, Tim? You know these things.
Goulash?
Yeah.
I
That's
thought goulash
Russian.
was like
It's
Eastern
Russian.
European or Russian somewhere. Polish, maybe?
It's a cold
Hungarian?
soup.
I don't know.
That's
It
what
might
it
be
is.
Russian. I don't know.
Just cold soup.
It's supposed to be
But
cold.
hold
That's
on.
ceviche, isn't it? Cold soup. I don't know.
But you know why they put barcodes up there? Why
That's
they put
it.
barcodes on the side of warships?
Here we go.
So they can Scandinavian.
Wow.
And it's jokes like that is why you should listen to the
And
Leetist
that's why you
podcast.
should pause the show right now and go to the review section of whatever platform you're listening on and drop us a quick rating and review. And that can get us help seen by more folks and more people can hear the jokes we have
Solid.
to say on this show.
Yeah.
Also, tell your friends and followers they can go to theleetist.com/new listeners where they'll find some fun clips from the show to give them a taste of what we do here. Plus, it includes a recommended jumping off episode for folks to start their Leetist journey. Okay, it's out. Sorry. I needed that.
Hey now.
Hey, man, he's been holding that one in.
Steven, would you like to participate in the news game today and fill in some headline blanks with us?
Sure.
Well, then let's play the news game. The news game.
Search thinking.
Every episode, we like to take a brief look back at the gaming news of the week and give our 2 cents. But of course, on this show, simply reading the headlines ain't leet enough. We make games out of it.
Make a game out of it.
Yep. I'm going to read off some quick fire fill in the blank gaming news questions for my lucky contestants one at a time, and they'll have 30 seconds to answer them. We don't do deep dives here, so if you want to know more, listen to Gamers Week.
Hey
Hell
now.
yeah. They're awesome.
Nice and fluid now.
They're really
Good,
good.
yeah. Give me that coin.
Here's a coin.
They know so much, man.
Steven, why don't you call it in the air? You can say either a Skyrim symbol or Dragonborn.
Ooh. Okay.
Ready?
Ooh,
Go.
Skyrim.
It is Dragonborn, so who's going up against him?
We haven't determined that.
Kenny.
Oh, damn it.
Kenny is.
I'll do it.
Skyrim symbol or Dragonborn?
Skyrim.
It's Dragonborn. Ryan, congratulations. So, Ryan, you are going first, and you're going against Steven. We've got 30 seconds on the clock for Ryan's questions, and here we go.
And begin.
There's a new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game coming, and the SVP of Paramount says it'll play like blank.
Shit.
God of War. The last episode featuring Ash in the Blank series aired in Japan this week after 25 years.
Pokemon.
Correct. Epic did a showcase on the new Blank at GDC this week, showing off the crazy good facial features in Senua's Saga Hellblade 2.
Unreal Engine 5?
Correct.
5?
Turns out the case was dismissed against Blank. I still don't like him, but in fairness, I disliked him before the accusations as well.
Elon Musk?
Justin Roiland.
Justin
right? Yeah.
Roiland.
Yeah, that's right.
You knew that.
Oh, I
Which is
totally forgot
technically
about
still
that.
gaming news, so
Yeah.
I figured I'd include it
No,
on the list.
no, Squanch Games, yeah. Which,
Squanch.
so, like, do you... Oh, God, yeah, it is dumb.
Well, I stopped playing High on Life just because I got to other games, but now I can go back to it and, I
Because
won't
you
get in
feel
trouble.
less guilty?
Yeah, there you go.
Well, he allegedly didn't beat his girlfriend, so I can play this game now.
That's real life, though, man. Like, I feel that. Like, I don't know. I have a hard time listening to, like, musicians, for example, that come out and do some stupid shit. You know what I mean? 'Cause it's like,
Yeah, no,
I don't want to support the things that you...
And in all
do,
honesty,
you know?
they didn't really, it didn't go to trial, right? They just dropped it. So the case dropped and they never really proved innocent or guilty. So it's just, if the case dropped, we can't really state one way or another,
Yeah.
but
Right.
My friend and I have this debate all the time because he's one of those, and I give it to him for having a stance, but he'll like, if an actor does stuff in his personal life that he doesn't like, he'll boycott every movie that he's in. And I'm just
too
like,
much.
for me, I'm just like I feel like the art grows beyond
I'm
the
with
person,
you, yeah.
especially when it's something
Kenny
that
loves
thousands
Kevin
of
Spacey.
people,
That's
thousands
right.
of people have, worked on, that I feel like you playing that game probably directly affects those people more than it actually affects the star, the original creator. So
high in life, if you're not playing it, it's not like, oh, I'm attacking Justin Roiland. It's like, well, there's actually developers that worked on that were not Justin Roiland.
Yeah, and if the game flops, then they can't make a new game and they can't feed their kids. So
I'll refer back to the argument of contractors working on the second Death Star.
Yeah.
They made the decision.
Would they do that?
It was their responsibility.
Do you think that there was
They
any-
dealt with the consequences of being on that ship when it blew up.
That's true. Well, the question is, was there any surviving contractors from the first Death Star? Because
I would imagine not, because it was already finished.
It was completed. Yeah. So they
well,
were done.
we did learn that the first one was built on slave labor.
Yeah,
I saw
that's
that in
true.
Andor. So
And you also, it does make sense. Contractors do take a little bit of time. So the Death Star, the second Death Star taking that much, I appreciate that in that Star Wars movie, because it's like, yeah, it wouldn't be complete because
Right.
contractors got to take some time.
yeah,
But I
They
still
gotta
won't
take lunch
play
for
or
a
listen
week.
to anything Justin Roiland has to say.
And that's
But
fair.
it's not because I have a problem
It is
with,
not because
with
you-
what he did.
Exactly.
I just
You
want this
never-
to be really well known that I just don't like him.
Exactly. You never cared for Justin Roiland, which is fine. He seems like he'd be a fucking nightmare to work with. Like, honestly, like the guy seems like he'd be like an adult.
Well, you're
baby.
just imagining him talking to you in that voice the whole time.
No, but
if you
I
work for him.
imagine that's what he fucking does. Like it's like Frank Caliendo, man. That all that guy does is goes back to In a World, and he does that every
Or John
fucking
Madden.
bit.
He does John Madden
or
a
John
lot,
Madden. This is all I got to do in a world where and
That
it's
wasn't
like-
Frank Caliendo. That was another guy, wasn't
No,
it?
that was Frank
No, Frank
Caliendo.
Caliendo.
Yeah.
No, you're wrong.
Oh wait,
Taking
maybe
a
we're
point
wrong.
off.
Oh shit! I don't want to take that bet. Sorry, we're wrong.
What's another headline? Get
right.
off of this.
Steven, what did you watch the Unreal Engine 5 preview that they did?
I just watched the Hellblade one.
It's
Ain't that something?
insane.
It's fantastic. I'm excited.
Used a
Yeah.
cell phone, and
Yeah.
they blew it up.
Although
They blew it up.
They blew it up.
it's a little scary, with like all
Seriously,
the AI
yeah.
stuff, and it's just like I remember, several iPhone generations ago too. Like my sister complaining, she's a photographer, and she's like, "Man, I went to school for like 4 years. I learned all the different cameras, and now everybody's a photographer with their like iPhone that's got this amazing camera." And
And it's
You
just
know,
like
it's just
included by
like-
default with their, $1,000 phone. It's
Yeah,
amazing.
tech is awesome. I love how easy it makes things, but
Yeah.
it definitely makes the barrier to entry.
It was
easy.
super impressive, but I do like that they did state what they were running it on, which was like a 4090 Ti with like all the high end like capability. So
and that's
processing
significant for the next
time,
couple of years, but I mean,
it's gonna get there, yeah. Where they're not gonna need freaking any of the mocap stuff they've been doing. It's just like, here's a camera.
Yep.
All right, cool.
And there's been a lot of cool like technological advances as we've been growing up, but we keep looking forward to be like, oh, wait till this happens, the shit is going to get crazy. But it seems like now with like that kind of facial capture with
Yeah.
Chat GPT, with deep fakes and those three things together, that's just like, man,
This
it's
is-
getting scary.
Yeah.
This
AI
is a
is
big
going to be
leap.
able to AI is going to be able to like just chug out a game. Well, we
Yeah.
talked about this. You know what I
Yes,
mean?
it
Like
will.
you just give them an idea kind of thing. You just say like, I want to play a game where I am the king of France and I ride a magical unicorn that also has wings. It's a Pegasus unicorn. It's a special one. You just say that.
And I just want to collect coins.
So
And
it's
that's the game that you
and then
play.
it prints out Joust.
Yeah.
yeah. Did you mean joust?
It's going to be amazing. Yeah.
Oh yeah. What's the next question?
God of War is going to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles thing.
God of War is.
No, apparently, like the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is taken after
The Ronin.
The Ronin, right? Yeah.
Oh, are they
and
doing the,
it's supposed to be like more
third
adulty
movie?
and God of War-ish, and
Like modern God of War.
yeah,
Oh,
like the original.
yeah, like heavier and
Turtles
and
comic.
meaner and grown-uppy.
Yeah.
this pleases me.
Yeah.
This pleases
No,
me.
no, not. You know what I mean? I mean, when it comes to like franchises like
That would
Ninja
fit
Turtles,
it.
I can never understand why they take these old ass franchises and then they, make them kidsy. Like the people that want them are adults. You know what I mean? That's
Okay, Tim.
Give us
This
adult
is,
things.
this is how we get the what was it? Where they made the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie, but they were like weird, deformed turtles, and they looked.
But this is also how we get
Michael Bay's
Michael
Ninja Turtles.
Bay's.
Yeah.
This is
Teenage
also how we
Mutant
get
Ninja Turtles.
the Nolan Batmans and Logan and
Same.
Joker.
I mean,
and things
it
like that, yeah.
works when it works, but Michael Bay gets his hands on
But
it.
I think I can back up Kenny here. Sometimes we want some bright colors, pepperoni pizza, and cowabunga.
That
It's
too,
like,
yeah.
alright.
I mean, that
Those things are
Is that
not
what he would
mutually
say?
exclusive, though.
we can be adults and like those things, right?
I mean, okay. What if we had a Dark Souls-esque Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game? Right?
What if we had?
and
No.
like we could do that, right?
What if we had pizza and skateboarding and cowabunga and all that good stuff, but you also see dismemberment?
Yes.
yeah.
I mean, they're using
Why not?
weapons,
Yeah.
except for the
Leonardo had those
nunchuck
badass
that-
swords and
Yeah.
never cut anybody in half with them
Although I've
throughout
learned
their
to-
entire
right,
fucking films.
I mean, nunchucks can be pretty.
Have you
damaging,
watched
too.
the old movies recently at all?
the first one?
Not recently. I mean, as an
The
adult, yeah.
underground clan of like teenagers that are selling
Yeah.
cigarettes.
Yeah,
You
got
know,
cigarettes,
Go
regular, or
play.
menthol.
Yeah, I remember that.
That's what's his
You're
name?
evil.
That's what's his name, dude.
Rufio.
Vanilla
No,
Ice.
no, the guy that tries to like, he's one of the Foot Clan leader guys. He gives out cigarettes to people and everything. He's same guy who's in Seven Psychopaths and
Sam Rockwell.
yeah, Sam Rockwell.
Oh,
Sam, yeah,
okay,
Sam
yeah,
Rockwell's
yeah.
in the
Oh,
original Ninja Turtles movie.
Trivia.
It's worth going back and looking.
Hey, man.
That's how you
We got
learn.
loyalty to the shredder. That's what he said.
I had no
We're from
idea.
New York here.
Call this over there, that over there. A family.
I love Sam
All
Rockwell.
Oh yeah, Pokemon. All right, next, Steven. Ready for your trivia?
Yeah, that's about right
That's
for Pokemon.
my kind
I
of.
think so.
All right, here we go.
And begin.
New anime dating sim has been released that will help you do your blank.
Chores,
Taxes. This Monday, the eShop for the Wii U and the blank will be shut down for good.
3DS.
Correct. Microsoft says the upcoming shooter blank definitely will not be coming to PS5.
That's correct, right? Call of Duty.
Redfall. Ubisoft
Redfall.
says that, we're going to save game scriptwriters time by incorporating blank into the scriptwriting process.
AI.
That is correct.
Is that a tie? We hate
on.
ties.
I gotta get
Hey, we
a
tie,
tiebreaker.
Look
man.
up shit.
Yeah.
Talking my sister.
Well, they confused me with the like.
I thought the same thing
the
you did.
Activision.
Call of Duty, yeah.
Because I was like, they're telling everybody they're getting it.
Are you
been the whole
excited
press.
about Redfall at all?
It looks fun.
Yeah.
I'm probably one of those guys that the only Dishonored 1 I finished. The rest of their games I haven't.
Okay.
Because
you finished Dishonored 1. That's more than I've ever done.
Well, I will preach this to anyone I talk to is that Arcane is in 2 separate studios right now.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the studios, it does Deathloop and Dishonored, and the other one did Prey and
Right.
Redfall. And Prey is my
Interesting.
absolute favorite one out of all of them. So that's why I'm super
keep
psyched for
forgetting
Redfall.
Prey.
Prey was
an
cool.
Arcane,
I like their games a lot, but I also dislike them a lot. It's like I get sucked into the universes, but for some reason, like I'm a stealth guy. If the game offers,
Dishonored is your game, man.
right, but for some reason that the stealth doesn't play like I want it to.
It's not as
It's
in the shadows. I guess?
it's like you see all these
Dishonored can
people,
be-
and it's like, okay, I'm supposed to take them out, but there's not really a good way to do it without getting spotted.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to use a power or something. It's like,
Yeah, you got to
But
use
the powers are cool. Like you can like zip right to someone.
I kind of want to be cloak and dagger.
I like linking them together so you kill one and they all fall over. You upgrade that thing, you can tie like 4 people
Oh,
together.
I forgot about that one. Yeah, that one's
pretty fun.
One's pretty good.
3DS is gone.
Oh no!
Deal with it.
How many
You'll have to go
games?
buy it from McKay or GameStop or some shit like that.
Still have not played Link Between Worlds.
Yeah, the eShop is down
good.
now.
eShop
Officially
is down.
Yeah.
Redfall not coming to PS5. Does anybody care?
So I believe that story was that it came out that it was going to come to PS5, and someone on the Redfall team was saying that Microsoft actively had us stop development for PS5 after the acquisition happened, and people were up in arms about that, like saying like because what's the Xbox? Phil Spencer had been preaching this whole time about like we want people to play their games anywhere they want. We don't want to take any games away from PlayStation. So
But then they
PlayStation,
took a game
So
away
PlayStation
from
people are like,
PlayStation.
but at the same time, it's like
Who
you
fucking
spent
cares?
$7 billion for this. That's why you do it. You know what I mean?
And
So-
this is my argument. And so I'm an all platform gamer. Like any game system I can get, like I love them all. But recently, with the PS5 shortages, I never got it when it first came out. I have less and less of a desire to get one, not because they don't make great games. God of War Ragnarok looks awesome, but I'm so like nothing irritates me more than hypocrisy. And so it's like
That is the whole industry.
yeah, and it's like I understand what Sony's doing is like, okay, it's a business tactic. You're like number one in these regions. You want to stay number one, so you're gonna. But when they spit this garbage, it just irritates the hell out of me because it's just like everybody's been complaining forever that Xbox doesn't have exclusives. They don't have games. Okay, they're trying to remedy that. You can start your own studio. Doing that takes like a decade to produce a new get that team together, come up with blah, blah, blah. So what else is the other option? You can buy already formed studios that have proven track records that have a team ready to go and then develop games there. And so what they said is they weren't going to take it off existing platforms. So the games that are already on those systems like Minecraft, they didn't take Minecraft away from PlayStation. They're not going to take Call of Duty away. They didn't take ESO away from PlayStation.
Will they take Elder Scrolls away?
Maybe
the new Elder Scrolls
maybe
comes out.
a new one.
That's a
I
big
don't know.
question, yeah.
That one's still up in the air, but what is currently existing on those platforms, they have not taken away. And I don't think they plan on taking like the Call of Duties because that's a moneymaker. You leave that on PlayStation, you use that money to make exclusives. Redfall is a brand new thing that nobody knew about until like 2 years ago. So what are they doing? They're making exclusives. So now that Xbox can say, hey, we got exclusives.
I would have way more of a stake in this if I didn't have both a PS5 and a PC because I get to play everything because I have the PC. I have Game Pass.
Yeah, exactly.
So, I don't know. Yeah.
Well, and now a lot of the PlayStation games are coming to PC.
Yes,
now,
that's
so
it, yeah.
it's kind of PC's sort of like making it available.
Yeah, I mean, like
to everyone.
really any game that's coming out is coming out for PC, and
Yeah.
if you do have if you invest enough money into a PC, you don't need to spend a crap ton, but just enough to like get it above some of the specs of a PS5 or Xbox Series X, Series S, whatever, like which will not take you much to be able to do. You can play any of these games at the probably best optimized conditions.
Yeah.
People say it doesn't cost that much more money, but if you're starting from nothing, no monitor, no parts at all,
prepackaged.
it can be pretty expensive to get on par
You
with a
can
PS5.
get like a decent gaming PC for $800.
Yeah, well, that's 300 more than PS5. So
Yeah.
there you go.
Yeah, but then you don't have to.
I'm on that end of it. All my friends are PC gamers, and God, do I have to listen to them be PC gamers
That's true.
every second of every day. And
Really?
I'm just like, I do all my music stuff. I do on Mac. I just like Mac better for music, and so that's what I have. And I just love console gaming. I've always been a console gamer, and so they're always trying to pull me over or whatever. Finally, I broke down, and I what do you call it, jailbroke or whatever. I split the hard drive of my Mac just to run Overwatch, to play Overwatch with them, so they could stop bitching about, like, Overwatch is cross now, but then they give me the whole like, oh, aim assist, and I'm like, shut up. So I play Overwatch on my iMac, and then but everything else I play on the console. And believe me, every day they tell me the benefits of PC gaming.
Oh
my
God.
That's
And
awesome.
and that's awesome.
I will
for
be
them.
back on my Series
Doesn't mean
X.
you
Good
need
for
to do it. I mean, like,
you.
exactly, man. I mean, you do you, boo. I mean, whatever you want to do, however you want to play, you play your game.
I like how emotionally supportive you all are.
I'll tell you, sometimes when I'm sitting there like fiddling with PC like settings to get it perfect, I imagine, you know, when I'm an old man, I might just not do PC gaming anymore, so I don't have to mess
Because
with
you
it.
just like turn it on and go.
I'll go back into a just console guy eventually,
You were
probably.
preaching to the choir.
I'm slightly almost
right now,
there.
I still
I'm slightly almost over there because like there's so many options now, which is great.
Like when I
But,
see the auto detect settings pop up, I'm like, I'm in heaven right now. This is great. I don't have to do anything.
Yeah, but I see a little stutter, and I know I can get rid of it if I do the right
Oh,
thing.
see, that's a cursor.
I know.
yeah, that is
No.
true. I don't. Yeah, I prefer to yell at the optimization of a console game than me not knowing how to optimize my own PC game.
Yeah.
like,
Did
I
I,
need like an
update my
elf.
driver?
what's that?
Did I update my driver?
Yeah, I know.
I need like an
Exactly.
elf to sneak into my house every night and optimize all my games for me, and then I'd be ready to see him, and it just works.
All right, what have we not talked about? We've been
Oh
talking
yeah, so the
about
last thing was
tiebreaker, I guess,
AI. We'll get to the tiebreaker in a second. I promise. But Ubisoft says, basically we're using AI to help write scripts for games.
I'm ready. I was
And
talking-
not like scripting language. I'm saying like the scripts
full script.
of
And
the
this is
voice
where I'm
acting
at
and
right
lines
now.
and stuff.
When are we going to get that first, for me, motion picture that is going to be fully written screenplay wise by ChatGPT?
I mean, hopefully sooner rather than later. So I
Yeah.
guess the question, is, can AI in its current form innovate? Can it make unique ideas? But I think at the same time, if you give it a library of, all the books that have been written that have been transposed into, digital copies kind of thing, there's so many in the world that nobody has ever read. So the vast library of source that AI can pull from is far beyond what anybody could even comprehend. So, I mean, it could already be ready to completely do that and create an original story that has the same hook that this random short story written by this random person that you've never met before, that you know nothing about. It also includes that hook, and it's going to blow your fucking mind.
That's going to be interesting when it comes to intellectual property rights, because like that's where it's going to get weird.
But this is what I'm saying is like,
Yeah.
this is AI in its current state kind of thing.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, what if it's like, I want you to write me a song in the style of Metallica that does, that has these kind of words that typically Metallica does or whatever. Basically, Metallica song, but it's not, Metallica. And you're
Leave the bride.
yeah.
So basically, the AI is going to do the job for the record labels. So what are they going to do now that they can't tell people what to sound like?
Well, also on top of that, going into it, we have a voice. There's AI programs now to just do voice modulation, so you can have anyone sound like anything. So you can have any song that's done. So you can have AI create the song, AI perform the song, and the record label goes, "Cool, we made money."
I think it's super interesting, and technology is mind blowing. But I don't know, man. It just, to me, at the end of the day, it's like, where's the fun in that?
Yeah.
It's like, I get that it could take away a lot of the tediousness.
It's not
of
about
stuff.
yeah, but it's not
But
about.
I mean, a
fun
lot
at
of people
that
are
point.
having this conversation. The recent South Park episode was just
I love that
It's
show.
amazing, man.
It was so great. Me and my girlfriend actually just watched Her today. The
Oh,
Walking
I love that
Venus.
movie. Yeah, it's so good.
Yeah, it's great. So I feel like
That
that
movie
conversation
taught me
is
that I
coming
will
up a
totally
lot.
fall in love with an AI at some
Yeah.
point.
Yeah.
That'll just be
I
the
tried
end
to
of
get
things.
ChatGPT to fall in love with me the other day because I tried to get it to understand emotions because I just want to break through that exterior and just see if I
Right.
can get right to the
Yeah.
center of it. It takes a while for it to go like, God, stop asking me this question.
Siri's having none of it.
Nah, they're not having
AI
any of it.
relationship chatbots like already exist. That's like a thing that you can get.
Oh, I know.
For
I
like
just want
personal
the AI
consumption.
to become
So
self-aware.
but they are ones that like in their current state for those chat ones, you have to like, train them over time to like kind of understand
Yeah.
you and to be a personality that you mesh with kind of thing. So
Right.
now imagine, within the next year or two kind of thing. That
How
same
do we
tech-
know the online therapy is an AI?
We don't. It's a wonderful thing. I love it. I don't mind. Like if I never figured out what the fuck difference does it make to me? Am I feeling better? I'm cool.
Hello.
That's true, man. I mean, like you could literally go on ChatGPT and be like, "Man, I'm feeling bad. This is what happened to me today. Can you give me some consultation?" And it can be like, "Bam."
Like if there's no uncanny valley, dude, I wouldn't give a fuck. Like it wouldn't make a difference to
I'm
me.
kind of there with you, man. Like
Yeah.
in all honesty, if it works, it works, right? Like if it provides a benefit to you in some way, shape, or form. And that's why the idea of the AI is it's a tool and it's supposed to be used as a tool and not as the solution. It's supposed to be
Right.
what you use to get to the solution.
I think I've talked about this before, that they've had that on like a chat therapy thing since early DOS, and it was called Dr. Spatzo.
Oh, that's right.
Thank you, Kenny.
Hello, this is Dr. Spatzo.
Spatzo.
Like, I feel like shit today. Why do you feel like shit
Well, and
today?
the other thing is, it's
It was actually
interesting.
Kenny the whole time.
I mean, we are talking more and more about AI, but like AI has existed for years upon years. Like we've had AI. It's getting to
Now is the AI that we've been dreaming and imagining.
Right. This is like
Yeah.
the advent of smartphone
Right.
technology.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. It's going from cell phones to smartphones. Right.
We had
So-
the entire wall of computer calculating 4 + 4
Right.
to now.
Right. Yes,
you know.
exactly. But I mean, to Kenny's point, there was chatbots like on AIM when I was
Yeah.
back when
Oh,
AOL
yeah.
Online. Like, dude, they had chatbots. They had a bot. I used to play a Pokemon game on chatbot that like just like kept track of all your Pokemon. It's like /catch, and it'll be like, "Did you want to catch this Pokemon?" Yes.
Speaking of
Man.
Pokemon, here's the tiebreaker for the news game.
Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum.
To Ryan and Steven. Okay, I want Ryan, you're going to say it. Steven, you're going to write your answer down first. It's going to be a closest to the pin
Okay.
number. So we didn't talk about Pokemon at all.
Yeah.
About Ash, leaving the Pokemon series. And
That's a pretty big deal,
It's a big deal. I
actually.
grew
I
up
mean,
on Ash.
they-
I love Pokemon.
20-something
growing
years?
up. Yeah, 25
Do you
years.
think Team Rocket's gonna go away too?
Doesn't matter. Listen to Gamers Week. They'll talk about it.
Bye, Team Rocket. Bye, Ash. Thanks for the memories.
Thanks for the memories. I want you to tell me in total across all of the Pokemon franchises, how many episodes of the animated television series has there been?
Oh.
Yeah. Damn. In these 25 years.
And it's just episodes, not the movie. We don't count the movies.
Correct.
or
Episodes.
anything like
Yeah.
that.
And I'll give you a hint. It's a pretty fucking big number.
Yeah, no. I
And
mean,
that's-
it's been on since
throw out.
98 for US. I think it's been on since 96 for
debuted in Japan on April 1st, 1997.
I Wanna Be.
Ryan, what's your number?
700.
What's your number?
5,000.
Oh, fuck. This is good. Ryan's closer. It's 1,231 episodes. Yeah, 1,231 episodes. So we're gonna give Ryan the winning
But I
applause.
think it was a valiant effort game. 'Cause
It
I think you would have had it if you thought about the Redfall question a little bit more, because I think you knew that one.
Oh, yeah.
Because it made sense. He said
Probably.
Activision.
I thought
yeah,
Call of
yeah.
Duty as well.
Yeah, for sure.
I did, for sure.
I'm
Yeah.
giving you my
Hey,
my victory.
it's fine.
award.
I know I'm the guest.
Yeah.
But you can mop the floor with me. It's fine.
Well,
Don't patronize me.
don't
Yeah.
patronize me.
Your shoelaces are untied.
Games about games are fun and all, but what about essays about games? You're right, it's not as fun. But over on The Game Essayist, I make videos about all the latest and greatest games that interest me, like Octopath 2's best mechanic, and a secret connection in Resident Evil 4 Remake. For all that and more, head on over to The Game Essayist on YouTube.
You guys hear that?
No.
Me neither. Well, you're about to. We got an audio game for your ear holes. I have 4 categories of clues to present to my contestants. They're going to try to best one another. Yeah, baby, it's Soundscapes.
By the way, Kenny does all of these things. Like, this is what's impressive. Like, every bit of the music that you hear here, all the editing, all that stuff comes from Kenny.
I'd like to
Here,
play.
here.
I just like to take a moment.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yes, we were actually texting back and forth, and I gave him some kudos because back in that short year or whatever that I had a gaming podcast, me and Kenny both being music guys, it also fell on me to do all the editing for the podcast, and I would insert sound effects and all this stuff, and I created the intro and all that stuff, and it was a lot of work. And I was like, screw this. Screw this.
Yeah, fuck you, Kenny.
What is this game we're playing?
The game of Soundscapes. You guys remember, Steven, you wouldn't listen. You listen to the show, right? Maybe you do remember.
I listened to the last Soundscapes.
Okay, well, that was a while
He's
ago.
got it.
No, but the way I tend to do Soundscapes is, and something I'd like to stick to, frankly, and this is what I'm going to keep on doing. You guys do whatever the fuck you want. I like going through, and Ryan, you brought up this idea of just going around one category at a time kind of thing, and it kind of sets it apart from Are You Smarter Than a League Gamer a little bit, you know? But I also like going back and forward in time. I like that. Around the circle,
really
back and forward in
style
time.
too, yeah.
So this is exactly what we're doing. We're going back and forward in time.
I like when it goes further back. Actually, it's weird. The further back it gets, the easier it gets for me. But
really,
the sooner I can't do it.
I've got 4 categories today, and I'm just going to give them to you as we go. Okay, so we're going to start this one up. Soundscapes basically is trivia, only all of it's audio based. That's it. So I'm just going to tell you what
or is it one at a time?
It's going to be one at a time. Yeah, okay. But we'll go ahead and make them stealable because it's not like we wasted a bunch of time talking about the news.
That was a long news.
A lot of good news coming out.
Give me D6.
Oh.
Yeah. Bloop. Yep. Go on, try again. One more.
Just tossing.
There you
D6s
go. All right, cool, we got it. Okay, right.
Why do you toss it over again?
Kenny, you're going to be 1 and 2, Ryan, 3 and 4. Steven's going to be 5 and 6 to see who's going to start this game. Hup. There's 1. Kenny, we are starting with you, my dude.
Let's do it.
Just so all the listeners know, we have this. I'm very impressed by this big LED screen that has all the score up on it and everything.
Your Patreon money has been going to
equally as impressed by that as disgusted is the fact that Ryan's not wearing any clothes right now.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Patreon pays for that, not clothes. So, yeah, what are you going to do?
Category number 1, I got 5 questions. We're going to be going back in time, starting with 2019, going back 5 years at a time. The first one's 2019, and this is all soundtracks. I'm going to play music from a game. You just try to guess what the game is. Okay. All right? If you can't get it, the next person will get a chance. The next person will get a chance.
Dig it.
Right? All right, here we go. Here's the first one. Kenny with the dynamic volume adjustment. Here we are.
2021, you say?
2019.
2019.
Sorry.
That's all you get. Figure it out.
Fuck this. 2019 indie game, probably.
Oh, yeah.
No, that's a AAA game right there. That's a AAA sound.
Celeste is older than that, I think. Shit balls. I don't know.
All right.
I'm going to say Celeste.
Nope. Right now. Any guesses?
All I can think of is Fez, but that's too old.
Right now. That's Baba Is You. 2019, Baba Is You.
I keep forgetting that has a soundtrack. I'm more concentrating on how the fuck to beat that game.
All right, here we go.
Centered.
Ryan. This is 2014.
Right. This is Mario Kart 8.
That is correct.
Oh, nice.
For the Wii U.
Amazing.
Nice.
Well done. Well done.
For the Wii U. Which makes me think 2014, Mario Kart 8 for the Wii U. They have not done another Mario Kart numbered since then.
Do you think it's wait until the next Switch?
No, I think because the 8 is an infinity symbol, I think this is it.
It's just DLC. DLC forever.
It's
true.
just DLC forever.
Next one, Steven. This is 2009. Going further back. What'd you think?
Jeez. Yeah, I don't think I have anything for the harp there.
Kenny, any ideas?
2009.
2009.
A harp. Was there a Zelda game in 2009?
It didn't have that Nintendo
I'm gonna-
flair.
Yeah, not really.
Yeah.
2009. Just say a 2009 game. I did Mario Galaxy.
Nope, afraid not. Ryan.
Oh, That's good. I will say Super Mario, new Super Mario.
No,
Land.
right now that was Plants vs. Zombies.
Where's Sam?
I would have never guessed that. I would have never guessed that.
Yeah. Going
God,
back in
it
time
sounded
even
so
further.
familiar.
Kenny, this is 2004.
Oh boy. Sounds like a Batman almost.
I'm Batman.
What do you think?
I don't think it's a Batman.
I think I got a call.
I'm Batman.
Is it possibly a Spider-Man then?
I'm Spider-Man.
I don't think so. 2004. That's a long time ago.
That is a long time ago.
I never noticed the throat singing in that song before, too.
Yeah, that's the one that is kind of tilting me in a direction.
I'm done. Resident Evil 3. I don't know.
Nope, right now. Ryan?
Elder Scrolls Oblivion?
Nope. Steven?
I feel like, is it a God of War game?
No, sorry. This one's World of Warcraft.
God dang.
You got to be Horde to hear that music. That's,
Right.
that's the music
Horde.
from Orgrimmar.
Dude, that actually did something. That's weird.
Sound like a Batman.
It's so fun.
sounded like a Batman.
Sound like a Batman.
All right. Right, you ready?
All right. Yeah, I got to read
All right, this is the last one from this one. I put soundtracks first because these are difficult. You know what I mean?
gotcha,
they're
gotcha.
going to vary in
got this one.
challenging
Well,
fun.
they're not hard if you pick the good soundtracks.
It's true. Yeah, it's true.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, they were really easy for me.
Yeah.
All right.
What year?
This is 1999.
It's a pretty song.
It's a very pretty song.
It was 1999.
1999.
Party like a Sunday.
What's it sound like to you? What's it feel like?
It sounds like a Final Fantasy game.
Okay.
It's not 7 though, because that would have came out in 97. It's 8 came out in 1999 and 9 came out in 2000. I'll just say Final Fantasy 8.
Nope, right now. Here's your hint, Steven. It's not a Final Fantasy game.
Yeah, I was kind of
shoot.
Here's
But
another
it
hint.
sound like a
It
Final
was
Fantasy
in. It
game.
sounds like in that ballpark. I'm gonna guess. Is it Kingdom Hearts?
No, afraid not. But
Totally
I mean,
thought-
everybody's like in the right zone right
Thought
now.
it was Final Fantasy 9 for sure, but
That was 2000.
I don't think so because we just did 3 lives with RGB and it turned out that
It was
8
2000.
Okay, I'll say Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy is the right, or no, in the right ballpark. Dragon Quest.
Dragon Quest.
Dragon Quest.
Oh, interesting.
No, Chrono Cross.
Oh damn it! I knew. I was thinking Chrono Trigger,
Yeah, it sounded like Chrono Trigger music to me when I heard it. So I was
Yeah.
like,
but I had no idea
maybe
what
it's
year
good.
It
Yeah.
was super
that
solid
game came out.
Chrono Cross, yeah. I should have thought.
All right,
Yeah.
okay, all right.
Okay.
That was round 1.
Got it.
We got 3 more to go.
All right.
Oh, okay. There's
But,
multiple rounds.
What's the score?
You're in a hefty
Ryan's got 1
lead.
point.
Yeah! Do it.
All right, now we're going to go back up through time. All right, we're going to start with the year 2000, make our way back up to the year 2020, going by 5-year increments. So, Ryan, you are up.
I think that's Steven's up, right? Because I got
Steven's
that
up,
last
right.
one.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
yeah.
Steven, you are
Yeah,
up.
what I don't understand is why couldn't you have just made these all like Halos or Zeldas or something we could just
Because
get
then
right
we would
away.
get them right away, and then we'd feel smart.
Yeah.
We don't want that.
Yeah, I thought about
We've
it.
done that for
He
90
wants to
episodes.
beat us down.
You think
for
this
sure.
guy? Yeah.
Oh,
Wait
you
till
think this is bad, man?
Yeah, wait to see round 3. You're gonna hate it.
man.
All right.
Yeah, it's
so
about to get
round
rough.
2, we're gonna start in 2000. This is commercials and trailers.
Oh, I like that.
Okay.
Okay. They vary from weird to oddly unspecific to oddly specific to just sound effects. We'll see what happens. Here is
So
2000.
this is a commercial.
Hey there, sport. What's all the racket?
It's a hot tub party, Daddy.
Yikes! Those crab cakes sure pack a wallop.
When you create the characters and design the surroundings, anything's a possibility.
What in the?
When you create the characters
and
and
design.
design.
Is this The Sims?
Yes, it is.
Good job. Yeah, I didn't even think of that. Hot tub,
Hot
yeah.
tub.
Hot tub, yeah.
That makes sense.
Those crab cakes
These crab cakes are disgusting.
making me thirsty. All right, here you go, Kenny. Number 2. This is 2005.
Okay.
There were times when I'd play the game 2-3 days straight, wouldn't get up to eat, wouldn't get up to go to the bathroom.
You go to the bathroom for 3 days?
Oh, this sounds familiar.
I said I didn't
I
get
think
up.
I got it.
Turn this off, please.
Welcome to Station Anonymous, the last refuge for many junkies. They're your friends, your neighbors, your co-workers, and yes, they are hopelessly addicted.
One more turn. One more turn.
Damn it. At the beginning, I was like, this is World of Warcraft.
Yeah,
but
same.
It's not.
It's not.
It's not.
One More Turn, 2005. Turn. Something you're addicted to that you take turns in 2005. That's a question. I don't know the answer. Bastard. Mario Party.
Afraid not? Ryan?
Civilization
Oh, that's a good guess.
Which one?
4.
That is correct.
Oh, my God.
How did you pull that out?
Well,
One more turn
is a very common
One
thing
more
to
turn.
say when you're playing Civilization because you're
okay.
constantly
He's not
wanting to
wrong.
continue play.
Okay.
He's good, this guy. He's
I
good.
remember that commercial. Like that was.
It's
vivid.
actually a pretty fun commercial. It's like 3 minutes long. It's all about Civilization 4 addiction.
I'm so happy about it.
Ryan, 2010. Ready?
Okay.
Just blaze. I'm a beast with a joystick. I'm the best of the best. I breed a punch with an uppercut, put a scar on your chest. I rip your eye from your socket. See, I got something to test. How many fireballs I land before I beat you to death? I rip the east to the
Is this Lonely Island Boys?
Sounds like that.
Take on every other character, then kill me a set. I got no shortness of breath. You people making me bored. I definitely roll you other suckers. All rows on your cord. You got no
What year?
I've got a
2010.
guess.
I'm going to say Smash Brothers Brawl.
Nope. Afraid not.
I feel like, is it Mortal Kombat?
No.
Fireballs is all I remember.
Fireballs and uppercuts.
And ripping your
Sounds
chest
like a
and all.
fighting game. In 2010? Mm-hmm. A fighting game in
It does sound like
2010.
Lonely Island, by the way. Yeah, you're right.
Sound like Lonely Island doing their Eminem impression.
Yeah, exactly.
And if it's a franchise, I have to get the specific game.
Uh-huh.
So it could be a Smash Bros. It was Brawl 2010. Smash
I just said
Brothers.
Brawl.
Well, I know, but when was Melee then? Smash Brothers Melee.
Nope.
Damn it.
Street Fighter 4.
Damn it! See, I was going to guess Street Fighter, but I would have had no idea which number to guess.
Yeah, I can't remember which one.
I mean, you would think
that's good.
2010 was Street Fighter 4?
Yeah.
That's crazy, because 2 was 95, 3.
95.
Is it 6 that's
do you
coming out?
realize that they do like 20 different versions
Yeah, I
of like
guess that's
Street Fighter
true.
2 Alpha, Street Fighter 2 Turbo,
I would
Street
not have
Fighter
guessed
2.
that much time passed. Then.
Steve. 2015. This was a, I need to clarify this. This was a remaster re-release of the game.
Okay.
So here we go.
2015.
Everybody here is just as dead as you. That's why we call it the land of the dead.
Manny, what are you doing here?
I wanted to see how your trip was going, Angel. I am your travel agent, you know.
I feel like
Man,
I'm just the name of the game it's Tim Schafer game.
Oh, yes, I know what you're talking about.
God, what's the name? It's not.
well, it's not Psycho now.
No, it's the one with the Day of the Dead guy. God, what is the name of that game?
That's a great question.
And I'm just more pissed that I gave you the clue. I handed out the clue, and it's
Yeah, you
just
did.
like I just put it out there on the silver platter.
Battle happens.
I would help you with a hint if I didn't have 0 points.
Right? Yeah. Yeah.
All right, time's up. What do you think it is?
I can't pinpoint it.
Buzz this man.
I believe the title is
yeah.
Fandango.
that is correct. Well done, Kenny.
Amazing.
Yeah, good Fandango.
Well done, buddy.
That's a good one.
I've never played it. It looks very interesting.
All right, we got another re-release for the last one, and we're coming back to the future.
To the future.
Marty. It's
Marty, we gotta go back.
You got a great ass.
You got a great ass. Fucking Al Pacino as Doc. Marty,
I can see
Marty, we gotta go back to the
I wouldn't
future.
be mad. I wouldn't be mad.
I want to see that now. Yeah. Someone's got to do the deep fake.
I like it better.
And then who plays Marty in that one?
Here's yours, Kenny. This is 2020.
Yep.
All these guys in this room, they're here because they have the only thing that matters to me. The only thing that should matter to any of us. You know what that is, Tommy?
They're loyal.
That's right.
That's all you get.
You said it was a re-release. Is that the Vice City re-release?
Nope.
Damn it. Tommy Vercetti. Thought I was onto something there.
Yeah. I tricked these.
2020?
2020?
Oh, 2020. Didn't they have the Modern Warfare remake?
That's
Modern
actually
Warfare.
what I thought first.
Modern Warfare, Call of Duty Modern Warfare remake. No.
Tommy, and it was sounding kind of militaristic. Yeah, I'm trying to think what remakes came out. Or you just said re-release. It's not even like
It was remake, re-release, all that good stuff.
It's just something
made
that
it look better.
previously had.
It was out before, and then they released it again in 2020
yeah.
with updated graphics and all that good
I
stuff.
feel like Tommy's like a clue.
Could just be a random character's name for the commercial.
Yeah,
Hey, Tommy.
I don't know. It was Saints Row.
Yeah, right now it's a Mafia Definitive Edition.
That was close.
The end of round 2 of Soundscapes. We got Ryan in the lead with 2 and Kenny and Steven with 1.
Yeah, wow, we're doing it, guys.
All right. Now,
I like it.
A very difficult category. It might not be. You guys might lean right into this one. We're going to start. This is voice actor interviews. I'm playing clips.
Oh my God.
From voice actors who were the voice actors of a main character of that game from that year. Okay? Like the main character of that game.
And they're talking about the game, or they're doing
They're
the
just
voice?
talking. They're just talking. Yeah.
Oh, geez.
I did not make this, with ones that you could not recognize.
Yeah,
These are ones that you can totally recognize. They are there.
All right.
All right.
Whose
So I'm going
turn
to
is
prove
it?
it to you because it is Ryan's turn.
It's Kenny's turn.
Kenny's turn.
Yeah.
Kenny.
Yep.
We are in 2021.
Troy Baker.
There is
All
actually
right.
2 in here. You don't need to name the voice actor.
Oh, the game.
You need to name a game that
Right.
voice actor is in from that year.
Got it.
Okay?
Okay.
Troy Baker.
So here we go.
All the games.
2021?
2021.
Okay.
And let's see. Why? Why? Because I love it. Why? Because I've been a fan of entertainment and performing since I was 5 years old. I was in love with television. I was one of those kids that was sat in front of a television set at a very early age and grew up on a lot of old shows, but they weren't old to me, but they are now. Get Smart, Tom Jones from England is my
Oh, man.
Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy.
That voice.
This one in particular was 2 games, 2 big games.
2021.
Yep.
Oh, not in the same franchise, just 2 separate games.
Correct.
Yeah,
A main character in both of them.
Horizon Forbidden West.
No.
Damn it. Definitely not her voice.
Cyberpunk 2077?
No, afraid not. Steven.
Psychonauts
You
2.
got it. That's right. That is the voice of
Amazing.
Rasputin. Well done. He was also Ratchet in Ratchet and Clank.
Is that 2020?
2021.
I totally thought that was a female.
Oh.
Yeah, right? Yeah. All right.
Bart Simpson's voiced by a female?
That's a tough one, Ryan, but I think you can get it.
Okay.
This is 2016. Name the game that this voice actor is the main character of.
Okay.
Acting was the only thing that I really was willing to do my homework for. I was a terrible student, and it was the only class I was ever student of the month.
Sound familiar.
I am a board gamer for sure. I have a large collection at home. I've been playing heavily these games since about 2003 or so.
That's so familiar.
And
2016.
This is 2016. Yep.
I'm trying to think what generation.
For some reason, because you said board gamer, it leads me to one thought, but this is probably wrong. I'm going to say South Park Fractured But Whole.
No.
All right. I was thinking Trey Parker because he's a big,
I would know his voice for sure.
I'll just guess Assassin's Creed, the Odyssey.
No, afraid not. Get any guesses?
2016.
What was Kenny doing?
I mean,
in
this voice actor
2016?
did not even do really a voice. It was just his voice in the game. So, you know, like, it's, you don't have to, like, dig into your memory banks and say, like, oh, what could he sound like? He just sounded
How
like
about
this.
Doom 2016?
Yep, right now. This was Rich Summer from Firewatch.
Ah.
He was also in Mad
the game,
Men.
so, yeah.
And who was featured on the
That,
game.
that game was great.
I haven't played it either, but I did pull clips of his voice. That's why it sounds familiar.
Yep. And he was also in Mad Men, and he was on Tabletop. That was what that interview was from.
He
was on
has the
Tabletop.
board game
Yep.
connection. Yep.
Yep.
Sense.
All right. All right, here we go. We're going to 2011 now. Okay.
All
Ready,
right.
Steve? Here we go. It's a tough one because this one is kind of a different
This
voice.
is the tough
but you
one.
can do it.
You go to college?
I did. Yeah. For 6 years. So maybe, I went to community college for a couple of years. Yeah. So, hey, maybe it'll be like college exactly. That would be pretty cool to go for 6 years.
You know, you always wanted to be an actor?
I did. I always had sort of a slash. I wanted to be an actor / NBA player, actor / undercover cop. Yeah.
So if you can do any other job, would you do that? Would you want to act as a cop?
If I could, I'd be a basketball player, but I couldn't be a basketball player. The whole height and ability.
I'm trying to think.
Ability.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of the game. So I had just moved to Tennessee. There was 360 era.
Yeah.
I played a lot of RE5.
Could be RE5.
I think I'll just go with that because I don't.
What are you going with?
RE5.
No, right now.
I'm just going to say a game that I think came out in 2011, Portal 2.
Nope.
Damn it.
Dragon Age.
That was the voice of Cole Phelps from L.A. Noir.
Oh my God, I was just about to say him when you brought up Mad Men. You son of a bitch.
He was also on Mad Men.
Gotcha.
I was trying to get the gears turning on that one. All right, Kenny.
Yep.
Doubt.
Yeah, we're going to start this back at, right. This is 2006.
Okay.
All right. This is just a good interview to listen to.
So how did I come up with the voice of Bender? Well, it's really strange because it's a kind of a
Oh,
mashup
well,
of
you
three
just gave it
different
away
things.
just there.
I know, but this interview's so good.
Is, the drunk at the end of any bar on the eastern coast of the United States.
You know it, Ryan?
It's just everybody that comes in.
I know it. You know
I
it.
want to tell you something because this one.
Well,
I know who does the voice of Bender, but I don't know what game he's in.
know when you're gonna.
I wonder if it's really
second
on the nose.
Is Slim Pickens, the actor from Blazing Saddles.
What game was he in?
What's the
2006.
I'm going to do to
novel
you what
that,
you did with
Stanley
Grim
Kubrick
Fandango.
made
I know
for
it, so if you don't
he's
get
riding
it.
on the missile. Anyway, Slim Pickens.
2006.
What in the hell in the wide world of sports is it going on?
All right.
And then a friend of
Futurama, the video game.
Nope, right now.
Ryan. Trying to remember what other roles he played.
Just pass.
Hold on a sec.
Let it go. Let it go.
2006. I'll say heavy metal. I don't know.
New.
I'm going to go with Gears of War.
That is correct.
Amazing. I had no idea who was in
Mr.
it.
Marcus Phoenix.
Yeah,
That was
that's
Marcus
right.
Phoenix?
Marcus
Wait,
Phoenix,
okay.
voice of Marcus Phoenix.
What's his name? Joe DiMaggio.
Joe DiMaggio.
Joe DiMaggio. That's
Yeah.
what I thought. Okay.
John DiMaggio.
John DiMaggio.
John Maggio. John DiMaggio?
Joe DiMaggio? Joe DiMaggio?
That was a kid from high school, wasn't it?
Holy crap, yes, it was.
John
Too many Maggio names.
DiMaggio. All right. That is, we got one more.
All right, Ryan.
2001.
Is it me?
Odyssey.
Oh, fuck.
It is.
That was voice acting 1986.
2001?
2001.
Okay.
Now, how many voices do you do?
Well, I don't really have a tally, but I know that in the show I'll be doing here at Star Wars Weekends at the Premiere Theater at 6 o'clock, I do over 150 within that show alone. So on the air, on shows, I do quite a few.
That's Mark Hamill.
Now, tell us, if we come to your
It's
one-man
not Mark
show,
Hamill.
what can we expect?
Well, you can expect to learn about voice acting and what it's like to be a voice actor because we're kind of in the shadows and people don't know we exist because I do a lot of doubling for celebrities. So
Wait, that's not.
I'm just going to give you that one for free. That's not Mark Hamill.
It sounds like Mark Hamill. So it's not the Batman games because it's not Mark Hamill.
You're getting there.
2001. I'm just gonna say Knights of the Old Republic.
New Steven.
Yeah, I don't.
He said
was,
Star Wars. That's
that
why
was
I
like
went
GameCube era, right? PS2.
Yeah.
He's clearly Slippy in Star Fox Assault.
Right now, Danny.
Is it not late 64?
2001? No, 64 was done.
Star Wars: The Force Unleashed.
Nope. That was the voice of, apparently this name is pronounced Leetist from Final Fantasy X.
Oh.
That is Final Fantasy X, Leetist himself. Leetist. T-I-D-U-S.
Leetist.
Yeah. Anyways, that's the end of category 3. At the end of that, Steven is now in the lead with 3 points. Ryan with 2, Kenny with
Steven.
1.
Jesus.
There's one more category, gentlemen.
Oh, my God. I feel like I've been, punched.
It's a barn burner.
Back at episode 80, we had our friend Jenna on the show.
Oh.
We sent Jenna a bunch of unsolicited box pics. Tried to get her to describe what she thought the game was about.
That's right.
Jenna plays a couple of games a lot. She doesn't play a lot of games. She plays a couple of games a lot. So that's the kind of gamer she is. So when I showed her when we showed her these boxes, she would just do her best to kind of describe what she thought the games were. And then we tried to guess what they were. So today at my Gong event, Jenna and I ran to the side and I sent her 5 game boxes and one at a time had her record what she thinks these games are about.
Nice.
So you all are about to get degenerated starting in 2002, and we're starting. Who did we just end with?
Just lost that one.
You just lost that one, so Kenny's up.
Well, no, I think Steven's up.
You were okay. Steven's up.
Steven's
All right,
up.
Steven's up. Yeah. All right, we're gonna start.
These are descriptions of game boxes.
Yeah.
She's looking at a cover art and saying what she thinks the game is about.
Okay.
And these games are a little bit more obscure, so I had to go a little bit deeper than just the top 3 games of that year kind of thing. But they're still fairly well known games. All right, so here is 2002. Go ahead, Jenna. You hear me giggling
this
like an
game
idiot.
looks a little bit violent. I don't love the colors on. I don't love the yellowy color that they used on the top of this, but it just looks violent. It looks a little Republican-ish to me. There's a circle,
Republican-ish.
and there's a very big, scary weapon, and a guy holding said weapon, but not in a shooty way, but in a I'm a powerful kind of way. And
I'm a powerful.
It just does not look that fun to me. I just think that whatever this thing potentially is about is just going to be very shooty and aggressive. It's just I mean.
Okay, so you said 2002.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of yellow.
Yeah.
There's a circle.
Mm-hmm.
A guy shooting.
Oh, God dang it.
I don't know.
Yeah, I got it.
Is it?
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
She's good, isn't she? And they just keep getting better.
No,
Man.
this hits everything for me.
You probably got it. Is a Quake?
No, sorry.
I mean, my mind went to Duke Nukem, but I think that's earlier than 2002. I'm quite sure.
I'll say it's a little bit more obscure than Duke Nukem.
Yeah, I'll say.
Oh, maybe then it's not what I'm thinking it is. Because if you're saying it's obscure,
There's a guy standing with a circle and he's holding a gun.
Well,
Yellow.
Yeah.
Yellow is what caught my attention, and there's one game in particular that it makes me think of, but I'll say it'll be wrong.
Half-Life.
Nope.
I was going to say Counter-Strike.
No, the answer is Red Faction 2.
So Counter-Strike had a yellow kind of background with a guy holding a gun.
It's very
as well.
shooty.
Yeah.
She said a guy, but it's just a hand.
It's just a
guy.
hand. Yeah.
She just say a hand.
That's sexist.
Sexist Jenna.
It could have been a girl.
Right.
It looks very Republican.
It looks very
I
Republican.
don't see that. Does it look Republican? What is it? Because it's red?
It looks more Russian to me.
Yeah.
It's red and there's a gun.
That's what it is. Yeah.
Republican.
It looks very hammer and sickle to me.
Oh, I can't. Okay. All right. Kenny.
Yeah, let's do it.
2007.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go.
Oh, okay. Well, this looks very zombie-ish. Which are my, zombies are great, not overdone at all. Anyway, so it's very dark and scary looking, and again, not cutesy. So it's something bad happened, and now we just have essentially probably no humans, and they're just all these weird zombie people, and the sky is very dark, something greenhouse gases on steroids, planet destroyed, totally, not good. They're really painting that imagery, and then, when all the humans are gone, then you get these weird, zombie-like disease-ridden, beings that I'm assuming we're going to kill and whatever. And we're whatever.
Yeah, whatever, man.
But it's very dark and just, again,
Dark
does
Zombies.
not-
Yeah, Dark Zombies, Jenna. Dark
I'm just going to
Zombies.
go
2007.
2007 Left 4 Dead.
No,
Oh.
sorry, Ryan.
Here's the problem. Oh my God, she mentions the sky, which definitely doesn't fit this. So Dark Zombies.
But and then she doesn't say, she says zombie-ish, which kind of makes me question. You know,
That's a good thought. I'll say that's a good thought.
Man,
There was something pretty paramount that she was missing from the context of the box. That separates these zombies from, your typical zombies.
I was like, sure it was Left 4 Dead because of the year. I was waiting for her to say hand because I know there's a hand.
Well,
on the
yeah,
cover.
I think that would be too on the nose. She'd be like, "There's a hand.
Yeah,
there's four. It's holding 4 digits. I don't know."
It's still a little more of a obscure game. It's not a hugely popular
I
franchise.
originally was thinking Dead Rising, but it couldn't be Dead Rising
That's
because
the
that
other
takes
one I
place in
thought.
a mall.
Yeah.
That's a cover in a mall. So I'm just gonna fuck all Plants vs Zombies. I don't know.
No, sorry.
Yeah, 2007. I'm trying to think. Was zombie games?
I can't remember any.
Maybe it is.
What is it?
No, Dead
what
Rising is
was
in
it
a mall.
Stubbs?
No, God, you were close.
Great one.
ST wasn't a bad start. Stalker.
Oh,
Shadows of
way.
Chernobyl.
There's
Yeah.
no way I would
There's
get
no
to
way.
that.
I was too focused
That's
on
a
the
tough one. That was a
I've
hard
never
one.
played that one. Yeah.
It's now
zombies?
it gets a little bit easier now.
No, I think they're kind of. I don't know.
they're nuclear zombies.
Nuclear.
All right, Ryan's
Yes,
up.
it's silent. All right,
This is
we're going to 2012. You ready?
Right, I
Here we
dig
go.
it. Let's go.
Oh, this looks way more fun. Okay, love the colors. They're very bright. We have
Give me the
some
colors.
very
Give me
strange
the colors,
things
Jenna.
happening. We have like monsters, but then we have humans, and then there's like a damsel in distress, or she's dead. I'm not sure. There is blood, but the
Jesus.
colors are very bright. It looks like we're like in like a a club, or like it's at nighttime. It looks like a party's happening. We got some fun helmets happening. We got some suits, like we got some like mobster, like gangster vibes, but then like also wearing masks. So like definitely some crime. There's some crime, kind of like. We're definitely doing some murder, that's happening, mostly naked woman, of course. So this is appealing to men again, and it's just, and then there's like a guy with like a very specific mask on that is just like an animal mask. And like a Letterman
Oh, it's
jacket,
hurting my brain, Joe. It's hurting my brain.
I have an idea.
Oh my God. She went to several games.
No, she didn't. She
Letterman-
went to one
Oh,
game
my
over and over, and she did a
God.
fantastic job of doing it.
People that are
Letterman
wearing
jacket,
masks.
animal mask.
The
Letterman jacket.
only fucking thing I could think
Watch
of.
Dogs Legion.
No. Was
The biggest hint is the first thing she said.
repeat.
The first thing she said. I won't play the whole thing again. I'll just play just the very beginning of it.
Oh my God.
Oh, this looks way more fun. Okay.
Okay.
And then Stalker.
With all the shit that she said, like that initial reaction.
2012.
2012.
Oh God,
So
dude.
again, it's like 360 PS3 era.
2012. People wearing masks. A dead woman. Partially
naked
naked.
woman.
Half
But it
naked.
looks way more fun.
It looks way more fun though. Dude, I'm gonna say Payday 2. I don't know.
Ooh, sorry.
I mean, I know Payday they wear masks. That's the only reason why.
And it's still violent, but fun.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez. Isn't all violence fun? No, I don't know. Man, I don't even have a guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
My instinct is telling me that this is a Saints Row game.
Yeah.
Which one?
But the problem is, I'm not good at knowing what year Saints
fair.
Row game came out.
All right, what year
So-
did you
Good
say?
guess.
I'm going to help Kenny out with this.
2012.
2012. That
Yeah.
would be the
3?
third.
That was my instinct,
Yeah.
was to say 3. Saints Row the third.
No, it's Hotline Miami. Good job, I had to go there for a second. That was good. All right.
Let's
We're going to 2017. You guys are going to get one of these eventually.
Yeah.
Degenerated.
hopefully they don't get more.
All right, here we go. 2017.
Steven.
This is Steven.
Yep.
Oh boy. Okay. So now we have like Transformers meets like that guy with the helmet and the haloing. Like it's kind of like that vibe together. But so we're like in a city and it's like they're destroying a city. I mean that has to happen. These are like robotic people that are like you know, like in the big, I don't know, they definitely look like Transformers, and they're flying, and there's a jetpack, and there's a lot of them, and then also like a little Warhammer type vibes, you know, like, but definitely, I like that the robot people like have like the bright colored like Power Ranger type vibe going on. Like I like.
I'm going to stop there before she gets confusing.
Yeah.
But she gave you everything you need.
She was like, take
the
me in
box cover on that
direction,
one.
and then it's like bright and...
Let me ask you something. Do these things have suits called javelins?
No, they do not.
I think, no. I've got two ideas.
Well, then you got it wrong, Kenny.
Yeah, because this is like 2017 would be later than like my guess is I was just like, oh, is she going Rocketeer? Is this Dark Void? Is she going like, I don't know. She was kind of making me feel like Fallout 4 there for a second, but then she said bright and colorful.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, that is not bright and colorful.
Not bright and colorful.
I don't know. Mech Warrior?
No.
I have two guesses, and I'm going to randomly pick one. Titanfall 2.
No.
Can I have your second guess?
Destiny 2.
Destiny 2.
No.
Damn it.
Robo Recall!
What is wrong?
What even is
Tim,
that?
are we
That's like the best VR game
It's
ever.
the best VR game literally ever made, and if you haven't heard it, go do your fucking research.
free.
It's a fucking
Who
dope-ass
plays
game.
VR? I don't know.
Me?
Yeah, we all do.
We all do.
I've never heard of that game.
It's
All
super
right,
good.
last one. We're going to get one of these generated ones. It's going to be
hope so.
amazing.
And it's me, so I'm going to do it.
All right, you ready, Kenny?
Yep.
Here we go.
Oh, okay. So this gives me like some like anime type vibes, you know, because we got like some horns and some like ladies with some masks, and then
This is 2022, by the way.
masks, but like they are different colors, and I love the the color on the box is like very vibrant and bright. Like it definitely gives me like got some feathers going. We got some like you know. A little bit, we're not on like the furry territory.
I think I know what this is.
Like
What do you got?
We're human.
Neon white.
That is correct.
Amazing.
Well done, buddy.
Oh my
We got one of the
We got
generated.
anime and furries. It's neon white.
I've never seen the box art for Neon White.
That is the end of Soundscapes, and Steven is the winner with 3 points.
With 3
Well
points.
done.
I'm glad I pulled out an answer at the end of this.
Oh, snap. That's a Michael Hughes style difficulty, so I hope you
Dear
enjoyed it.
God, man, that was hard.
That was a great idea to bring back that Jenna thing.
Yeah, I like the Jenna thing. I think her descriptions are like,
She's pretty amazing,
she doesn't even do colors. She's just like metal things. Is like, just tell us the colors. Jenna. That was a good game.
That's
Tim.
all I got. I got that with
that was-
Soundscapes.
We did struggle a bit in that game, but there is a victor, and you guys will have a chance to all win together against me in a game that I have where you're going to co-op against me after this short message to our patrons.
Our listeners and patrons are fantastic people. Every click and every listen, we appreciate every single one of them. We're here to entertain you and make you laugh and bring you some joy and trivia into your day-to-day. So if we did that, mission accomplished. We got an offer for you for content creators out there. Our Patreon has a limited quantity elite sponsorship tier. You can sponsor the second half of our fucking show. Sign up and we'll get you your name and content out to the incredible listeners that we have. For more information, check out patreon.com/theleetist. And of course, our show wouldn't be the same without the support of our Superfly patrons. Let's Play Princess, Michael Hughes, Mega White, Eggsy Heath, Darth Stridiath, aptly dubbed. I wrote this, Ross Varner, Zach, huge thanks to you, Retro Game Brew, Smooth Shop Coordinator, Kyle Prime, Lemons, Andrew Morris, Brandon Walls, Andy, aka Hobby Time 168, my amazing brother Isaac at Econo Mechanic, and of course, our super sponsor, The Game Essayist. Be sure to check out the link to his YouTube channel in the show notes. Y'all are the real MVPs, and we adore you and every one of you. So from the bottom of our hearts, thank you so much. You are truly elite. Patrons of the Leetist can get access to all kinds of goodies from us, including show shoutouts, bonus episodes, experimental content, game transcripts, and whatever else we can think of. Your funds help us with upkeep, equipment upgrades, prizes, and merch. Wait a minute. Video cameras?
Maybe.
And more. For additional info about becoming a patron of the show, again, you can check us out at patreon.com/theleetist.
Yeah, for just $3, you can get the show earlier than everyone else on Monday nights when I get done editing it, and access to the bonus content. 30-minute bonus shows every week we provide for our patrons. So come on over to the Patreon. The water's nice and warm, and join your friends. Sluts. All right, guys, I have a returning game that I love to play. All you guys are going to co-op against me in a game called Deal or No Dice. In this game, I am the game master, and I have 20 points. I have a list of 20 questions. For every 3 questions you get wrong, I get to add a D6 to my 20 points. But you get a point for each question you get right. So you can get a total of 20 points. If you get every question correct. So how are you going to beat 20, you ask? Well, at the beginning, you get to pick a suitcase. Imagine in front of you 20 suitcases, and each one of these suitcases is an amount of D6s. Some of them have 1d6, some of them have 2d6, all the way up to 5d6. So you guys will agree on a case to pick at the beginning. They are labeled 1 through 20. That is the die you will get at the end of the game to roll and add to your point value.
Okay. All right.
So you see them in front of you. Consult amongst yourselves.
I mean, I like 10.
I think 10 is okay.
And you might have
because I have no reference on what's
right.
You may have a chance to trade it in later, depending on what happens.
Sure.
That's the rules of
Sure.
the
The banker coming in and doing his thing.
Okay, 10.
So you go with 10 too?
Yeah, I'm a sheep, so.
I'm a shark, so 10.
Every day I wake up.
So I'm going to tell you guys how many of each die is in these cases, if you want to know, to help you, kind of think about things if you want to trade. Here we go.
The distribution, basically?
Yes.
Okay.
There are 7 1d6 cases.
Okay.
There are 6 2d6 cases.
Okay.
3 3d6, 3 4d6, and 1 5d6.
So we've got 0, but we get 1 for every
question you get right. But if you get 3 wrong,
then
I get a
1.
die. So you guys have chosen suitcase number 10. I will hand it to you, Tim, and place it on the table in front of you.
Motherfucker.
There it goes.
Open it.
And throughout the game, you might have a chance to trade it, but we're going to start. So each question is related to a certain video game. So we're going to go ahead and start this thing out, and you guys get to consult amongst yourself, talk about it, whatever you want to do. Resident Evil 4. What is the first name of the president's daughter you are on a mission to rescue in Resident Evil 4?
Yeah, I just...
Alice, right? No, that's
Cheryl. I have no idea.
Look, they just keep referring to
they keep
her
doing
as
the
Baby
meme.
Eagle.
And the annoying, they keep doing the memes about her.
Yeah.
Leon.
Is it Ashley? I think it's
Ashley sounds good. I like Ashley.
Yeah.
Let's do Ashley.
Ashley.
Ashley is absolutely correct. That's
Way
a
to
point
pull
for
that
you
one
guys.
out. Damn.
Hey now.
Y'all are monsters. This is amazing.
I was just playing it last night. Her name
Actually,
is
as soon
indeed
as
Ashley.
you go, Leon, I was like, oh, that's Ashley. That's oh, wait, Ashley.
What an Ashley thing to say.
No, like, literally, I was like, shut up, Ashley. Oh, it's Ashley. That's right.
Wolfenstein The New Order. What year did Wolfenstein The New Order release? 2012, 2013, 2014, or 2015?
The New Order.
Yeah, that was the sequel, right?
No, that was the Colossus something or whatever.
I want to say it's 2012.
I agree.
Hold on.
Let
me think.
Google search it real quick.
What were the year options? 12, 13?
14 and 15.
Give me a second here.
I think it's between 12 and 13. Mm-hmm. Those sound familiar, because it was like the latest one.
What were the
there was
12,
at least
13, 14, 15?
years between
14.
You think 14?
14.
I'm going to initiate the final answer
14.
rule now, so someone has to say.
Well, Tim is very confident it's 14.
It is 14.
Let's say 14.
14.
Yeah. Final answer.
Mm-hmm.
That is absolutely correct.
Yeah, I know.
Good job, man.
May
When I was going through soundtracks for Category 1 for Soundscapes,
there you go.
Wolfenstein New Order was one of them.
The trivia.
And so I had to think to myself, what year did we start? We started with 2019 and went back 5 years, so it was 2019 down to 2014. I definitely looked that up at that time, so it's 2014. I've also been watching a lot of Big Bang Theory, so I had that going through my
2
mind.
points for you guys as we move along. Breath of the Wild.
Oh, I can. Okay.
One of the first pieces of clothing Link can find in Breath of the Wild can protect him from areas of mild cold, such as Mount Hylia. It is called the Warm Blank.
Yeah.
Piece of clothing?
I always get that instead of, because I don't want to eat the food and
it's
cook
not
the
a
thing.
tunic.
Warm blanket?
Warm
No,
regalia. Warm.
It's like it's not a pelt.
Don't let blank throw you off. It's just a blank.
Warm
Blanket.
tunic?
Yeah, tunic sounds
Why not
right.
just
Yeah,
warm
tunic.
Warm greaves. Warm.
It's a tunic.
Wait, is it
it's
a
an
piece
upper.
of-
It's
Yeah.
an upper body thing.
Did
yeah.
he say could be gloves?
It's
No.
it's not.
It's definitely like
it's a warm
yeah.
tunic.
I guess.
It's not tunic. It might be tunic. Tunic.
Warm tunic.
It's not cloak.
Anybody
That's
say final answer if you
Final
want
answer. Warm tunic.
Final
Warm tunic is wrong.
What is it called?
Warm doublet.
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 What the hell is a doublet?
It's kind of like a tunic.
It's kind of like a doublet. I don't know.
1 point for me.
Will you
2
take
more.
that answer and double it?
Doublet?
Wait, we have to lose 3 for you to get a point.
Correct. It's not a point, it's a die. Dead cells!
Okay.
In Dead Cells, you can add points to 3 different attributes: brutality, tactics, and what?
Skill.
I didn't play Dead Cells.
Actually, well, the last one is health, and that's fortitude?
Fortitude?
Sure.
Or vitality?
I think it's called fortitude.
Vivaciousness.
I'm thinking fortitude. I don't know why.
Fortitude?
Yeah.
Fortitude, final answer.
Fortitude, final answer.
Yep, let's do it.
Wrong! It is survival.
Oh, yes.
It's green colored and it's called survival.
That's where you get your health from there.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Elden Ring!
Uh-huh.
Name 3 Elden Ring classes. Playable classes.
Oh, no. Samurai?
I played as samurai.
Yeah. Not conquistador.
Isn't there a peasant? Or what's that basic one?
Isn't there one called astronomer?
Astronomer. Yeah.
Yeah,
Astronomer's
I think
definitely
I
one of
played
them.
as an astronomer. So astronomer,
Samurai, astronomer.
Is warrior one?
But is it barbarian?
No.
It's going to be a weird FromSoft name.
Kinda, yeah.
I think barbarian though.
What is the goddamn one that I started with? It starts with a C-O-N. It's the
starts with C-O-N?
Yeah, I think so. You were a not conscriptor, but you were
scribe.
There's one called mage, isn't it?
Is it philosopher?
Philosopher,
astrologer. No, astrologer.
A
prisoner.
Prisoner,
astrologer, samurai. Final answer.
Absolutely correct. Yes. You know what? You were going with astronomer, and I thought you were going to fuck it up, but you changed it at the end, so good for you. The classes are hero, bandit, astrologer, warrior, prisoner, confessor, wretch, vagabond, prophet, and samurai.
That's what I was trying to think of. That's what I did.
Did I say astronomer first?
You said astronomer, yes.
That's the game they got me. I'm not into FromSoft games, but I put 100 hours into Elden Ring.
Yeah. No, I'm at like 250 or something like that.
Wild for you again. It's like,
well, it's actually beatable for me, and I don't have to kill.
Mario Party.
Oh fuck.
Okay.
I think this should be an easy one. Right. On most traditional Mario Party boards, how much does a star cost?
That's a bullshit question.
Or
you're saying traditional?
Yeah.
Like the original?
10 coins?
Like the large majority of all Mario Party games. Because some boards have like a crazy mechanic where you get stars in different ways.
They started changing it.
Oh, wait. On traditional boards where you're buying them, there's
20.
Been the same price.
Is it 20?
It's 20, but
it's
20 final answer.
20 is correct. I'm
They kept fucking with it. And they're like, oh, it's 10 in this one.
Oh, we killing it.
I just played
boards.
the reboot recently or whatever.
I just got that one too. It's very fun. Skyrim. In what school of magic is the water breathing spell?
Water breathing would be not illusion. It would be like not conjuration.
Is it
abjuration? What's the A one?
What is that? Oh fuck! What is that?
That's what it is.
Apparition.
Happening. No. No, it is that though. It's the
holy fuck.
That you always cast to buff yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never use spells. I'm always.
Whoa.
It's not abjuration, is it?
Oh, yes. I think it is abjuration.
Abjuration. Final answer.
Wrong.
Oh, no.
It is alteration.
Alteration, motherfucker! We were Dungeons and Dragons. You fucked me once again, you son of a bitch.
And
honestly, I don't think abjuration is a word.
That adds a D6 to my score.
That's an absorptive comment.
Oh, what's this? The phone is ringing. Who
Don't
could this
answer
be?
it, guys.
Hold on one second, gentlemen. Hello? Hello? Yes. I understand.
Kill all humans.
Thank you. Yes. I will tell them. Okay, very good. Very good.
Is that
okay,
someone
so,
you have locked up?
Gentlemen, I've just talked to the banker.
Yeah.
He is offering you 2 free points if you trade your case right now for a different case at the end of the game.
2 free points.
Yep, you got an extra 2 points just for trading your case.
Not dice, but points.
Okay,
yes,
are odds of it being a 1-point case versus...
Good statistician.
Because that's
7 1d6, 6 2d6, 3 3d6, 3 4d6, 1 5d6.
It's less
but
than
we can
50-50.
trade it.
It's less than 50-50 that we're going to come out ahead.
We can trade it for anything.
Any case. You have the choice to trade in your case and pick a new number between 1 and 20 besides
I say
10.
we do that. Let's trade it in. Let's get the 2 points and then get another case.
Sure.
Do you want to just do 11? Go one up?
I mean, why not?
Lucky 7?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay, you
Let's
guys
do
get
it.
2 points, and now your case is number 11.
We get 2 points for it, and we get a new
Lucky
case.
number
I like that.
11.
That's a good one.
That was a
decent
great
movie,
I like it,
actually.
all right, yeah.
And Smoking Aces. That's
Yeah,
another
I
good
like
one.
Smoking Aces for sure.
I want more of those movies.
Yeah.
Diablo!
Okay.
1.
Yeah, maybe.
Which of these is not a playable class in Diablo 2? Diablo 2. Which of these is not?
Gotcha.
Necromancer, Barbarian, Rogue, Paladin.
Paladin, right?
It's Rogue.
Oh.
Yeah, because it was Amazon in 2. Yep. Rogue.
It's Rogue.
Rogue, final answer.
That is correct.
Yeah, it was Amazon in the second.
Bro, I have no idea. I knew, Warrior?
Barbarian.
There it is.
And they also had Assassin and Druid.
I did a brief stint with 3, and that's the extent of
That
my
was
Diablo
Lords of the
experience.
Fallen.
And for what it's worth, I played the first expansion of Diablo 3, which was the
man, I can't even
the Scythe
remember.
God.
Yeah. Reavers
Reaper
of
of
Soul.
Souls.
Sure.
Reaper of Souls.
If that was what it was,
Yeah.
I liked it.
Destiny.
I thought it was pretty good. But
Any,
then
any Destiny players here?
no.
Just the
Name-
guy sitting across from you.
Name the 3 playable classes in Destiny.
Oh,
Lancer.
it's
Blancer.
Please. Laser.
It's
laser.
So
there's Warlock.
You have Warlock. You have
Then there's the
there's a rogue
Assassin-
type.
the rogue type, yeah.
Whatever they call them, rogue.
Warrior. Warlock.
I think it's Warrior, Warlock, and Rogue. I don't know.
Isn't it like
Stalker? Wait, no, is it called Stalker? Starts with an S, doesn't it?
It's not Stalker.
No start with an S though.
I don't think so.
Dude, don't look at me. I don't fucking know. I think Lancer was from a
Lancer's
different game.
from that other game where you are in javelins
Ski or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. What was it?
The
called?
rogue type is the only one that I've played, and I can't think of what it's called.
So there's
but I know Warlock for sure.
Warlock for sure. Is it Warrior or is it called something else? I honestly
It's got to
don't.
be Warrior.
Well, I thought it was like Defender or Shielder or some weird shit.
I
like
think
that.
that's like one of the subclass things
okay.
you get. I don't know. Let's just
Warrior,
fucking-
Warlock, and
it starts. I think it starts with an S. It's like
Stalker.
Let's
do
Rogue.
it.
Just go Rogue.
Just say Rogue.
Rogue.
The answer is Warlock, Titan, and Hunter.
Hunter.
Cool.
Yep.
Good for you, Destiny.
Another point for me as we move on to unknown game.
Oh.
Because this question is, although different named examples can be found in earlier games, what game is credited for coining the term New Game Plus?
Chrono Trigger.
Right.
Final answer.
Absolutely correct. There's a free point for you.
Wow.
I figured you'd know that one.
Yeah,
I'll put some in here that I know you'll get.
Yeah, it's definitely the first one with that.
And it was so dope too. And I love that they didn't just give it to you. They let you, like play the game through again on New Game Plus and give you new ways to beat the game from there. So you get all the different endings. You had to do New Game Plus. Love that.
Love it.
Solid.
Love it.
Gotta love it.
The Stanley Parable was originally released in 2011 as a free mod for what game?
Well, so
Team
that's
Fortress?
either Team Fortress. It's probably something to do with Orange Box, like
Half-Life 2.
Half-Life 2, maybe?
right. That's what I'm thinking. Like Half-Life, Portal, Team Fortress. I mean, it's literally like Aperture Science, which makes me think Portal.
Can you say Orange Box?
I kinda
that
like
includes
Portal.
all of that.
Oh, catch all.
I like Portal.
Catch-all?
I think I like
But
Portal.
was Portal 1 2011 or was that Portal 2?
1 was like 2008.
Yeah, so
Portal 1
Portal
was
2
old.
would have been 2011 then.
Yeah.
So Portal 2?
No, Portal.
Or just
Portal
say
2.
Portal?
Yeah. What,
For-
is it franchise or game? What do we need to say here?
It was Stanley Parable, originally released in 2011 as a free mod for what game?
It must have been
It's a
Gary's mod
mod.
from Team Fortress. There.
Do it. Lock it in.
Gary's mod, Team Fortress. Final answer.
The answer is Half-Life 2.
No, damn it, damn fucking piece of shit. I take blame on that one,
Oh,
guys.
it
Sorry.
could have been Gary's mod.
At one
still
point
for
of you guys
Half-Life
talking,
2.
all three of you said, yeah, Half-Life 2. I was like, ah.
Now, would Orange Box have counted?
Yeah, maybe, but we'll never
Half-Life 2
know.
is in there.
Gas Station Simulator.
Yay!
Let's see if you can pull this out, Tim.
Oh,
I
fuck.
think if anyone here will get this. I don't know if you will. What is the name of the kid who occasionally draws graffiti on the gas station exterior walls?
I do not remember. I'm sorry, guys. Oh, God. It was like
Timmy.
No, he was.
Do you want me to start?
It wasn't even.
off
I don't even
people's
think it was a
names?
name. I think, or it was.
It's a name.
Is it a name? But it was like a play on words name or something like that. It's just
Have you
a
ever
name.
played that game, Steven?
Is it any
Steven.
It
Final
is. He might be a menace.
Oh, damn it.
His name is Dennis.
That makes sense.
Yes.
Oh man,
Steven the Menace.
Butts kicked here.
Yeah, we
Is
are.
that, yeah, that's another D6.
He really just was a nuisance. Fucking kid.
Vice City. This is funny because you'll have to pull some knowledge out from maybe last episode a little bit. The Kaufman Cab Company in the game is a reference to an actor-comedian and his role in a television
Andy
show.
Kaufman Taxi.
Absolutely correct.
Yeah.
You didn't have to play the game to get that.
Played the taxi theme last episode. No one knew that, but all of a sudden you know taxi. All of a sudden,
Come
hey.
and knock on our taxi. Wap, wap, wap.
Danny DeVito was in this show.
And I'm pretty sure one of you said when I was listening, you're like, the movie? Taxi, the movie?
That's what
Yeah,
I was
just
thinking
like,
too.
yeah,
Yeah.
Christopher Lloyd was in it too.
Christopher Lloyd.
Danny DeVito.
He has a great house.
He has a great house.
Fallout New Vegas. What is the name of the Fallout New Vegas trait with a description that reads, adds additional wacky content?
Wild Wastelander. Final answer.
Okay, fine. I'll give it to you. It's Wild Wasteland, but yes, fine.
Yeah.
You can have it.
That's why I kind of said Wastelander.
Wasteland.
All right, next one Steven has to answer. It's just him. It's just you.
me.
Just
It
you on the
has
next
to be
one.
me.
Let's let him get one.
Fativen.
I don't know if he'll know this game or not. Let's find
Yeah,
out.
I don't know.
This is more of a Ryan question.
In
Probably.
the end, if you struggle, you can
Slay
ask
the
him.
Spire.
Have you ever played that?
No, I know it's the card
all right,
game.
we'll wait for one that you're going to be really good at.
When you enter a rest site, you have two options, rest or blank. And I want the exact word. It's one word, rest, blank.
Right, Smith. Final answer.
Absolutely correct. Ryan knows some things. How about it? All right.
Ryan knows some things. How about that? Who would have thought? Fucking guy.
That was the card game, right?
Yeah, I
Super
love
good card
that
game, yeah.
fucking game.
God of War Ragnarok.
Do you know that one?
I played the first God of War. I didn't get to Ragnarok.
What is the name of the... Oh, no spoilers here, by the way. What is the name of the weapon Brock and Sindri helped Kratos acquire to help him fight Heimdall? Don't say what kind of weapon it is, just for spoiler's sake. But what is the name of the weapon?
That Brock and Sindri have
Helped Kratos acquire to help him fight Heimdall.
I would assume
Did Brock
it's
and
the-
Sindri both help him, or did it just Brock?
Yeah,
that was just
arguable.
Brock.
I can't remember the name of the fucking thing.
Because
now.
that's the one where he had to bless the weapon, right? That was after he got it. He
I don't
got
remember what
it from
it's
the
fucking-
water.
It has a
He
name,
got it from the water,
and it came from
creature.
Odin's ring, and Odin's ring had the same name.
Sorry, guys. I don't remember.
Odin's Raven.
Starts with like a P or PH.
There's a
or
P in it.
Oh,
It's not at the beginning. I'll just say wrong.
Syphilis.
It is
Pythagoras.
Dropnir.
Dropnir. That's the one.
I was not going to get
The
that
P
one.
was definitely sticking out of my head, but that's all I could remember.
Middle Earth, Shadow of Mordor.
Ooh.
Play that one?
I did.
Yeah.
Who provided the voice acting for Talion, the main character?
Oh,
Christ.
I don't know. I don't know voice.
Who's the one everybody he talks about all the time?
Nolan North?
Nolan North. No. What's the other one?
Daniel Craig.
No, come on. The other big voice actor, not Nolan North.
Wait, was this a Holly? Didn't they get a Hollywood guy in this game?
Viggo Mortensen.
Wait, it wasn't. What's his name? Was it the guy that dies and everything?
Oh, you're talking about 006.
Yeah, he's
What the fuck is his name?
Ed Boon.
No, it's not Ed Boon.
That's the name of the Mortal Kombat creator.
No, it's not Ed Boon.
Sean Bean is what you're
Sean
thinking.
Bean. Sean Bean. Final
yeah.
answer.
Guys, anytime you get a voice acting question, you don't know the answer, just say Troy Baker.
Troy Baker. That's the fucking name. I couldn't remember. I was trying to get you guys to remind me of the Troy Baker. Yeah, it's fucking Troy Baker.
2 questions left.
Do we not like Nolan North?
No, Troy Baker was the answer.
No one likes Nolan.
Oh, wait a minute. Hello? Oh, that's very interesting, yes. I see.
I never realized this is helping get me out of here.
Okay, got it. Okay.
I never
Once
realized.
again, I have talked to the banker, and he's offering you just 1 point this time to trade your case, but you can get a free point.
So on top of the 2 that we got before?
You already got the 2. It's already marked.
I mean, we might as well just take it and
3.
get another
I
one.
want to keep my case.
All right. Let's do
I
it.
think it's good.
Yeah.
Keeping the case?
All right,
All right, you guys have
I
case
don't care
11.
either way.
Yeah, I'm confident.
He likes the
10
number
was
11.
probably the 5d6.
Death Stranding.
Oh, no.
Guys, I have told you this at least 3 times on the podcast.
Yeah.
What does BTs stand for? BTs.
BTs is beach.
BTs?
BTs.
They're the enemies in Death Stranding.
They're the enemies. They're the little,
ghost things. Or
Obviously, Tim was not paying attention to any of
Bro,
those.
never, no.
breach? Maybe breach? Breach testicles?
It's probably breach testicles.
It's a tether, something tether, right?
Beach tether. Brim
Bridge.
tandango.
I mean, everything was bridges in that game. I don't know, dude. I don't pay attention. Whenever you say anything about that game, I immediately go to a 1960s cartoon.
We're going to forget it right after you tell us the answer.
Yeah,
what
probably.
is it?
Beach.
Beach tempest.
It's way simpler than that.
Bad
things.
testicles. Bad things. Final answer.
Bad things. Bad things. Final answer. What is it?
Beached things.
Is it beach things?
It's beach things.
Oh my goodness.
That's hilarious.
Come on,
I'll forget.
Kojima. Come on.
We were close.
Bad
So
testicles.
close.
All right, guys. We're at the final question.
That's like a band name, Bad Testicles.
Mystery game again.
Ooh.
What popular game is essentially a remake of the PS3 title Supersonic Acrobatic Rocket-Powered Battle Cars?
Oh,
Rocket League? No.
well, maybe I was because he said PS3 game, so Twisted Metal was already out way before that. Yeah, Rocket League's the only thing that I could think that came later.
Battle cars, though. I mean,
Because they don't really battle; it's a sport in Rocket League.
They do battle with a soccer ball.
They battle with balls.
I mean, that would be my best guess because anything else like Full Throttle, that kind of stuff is all old.
Do it. Lock it in, Steven.
Rocket League.
Final answer?
Final answer.
Absolutely correct.
Yes. We're on the board again.
All right, guys.
All right.
Yeah, when the answer's simple, it's usually the right answer.
Beached things.
Beach things.
My name is Hideo Kojima.
like
I
Charlie
know
Baker.
how to make things.
From the brilliant mind.
I
All right.
beach things.
You guys ended up with a total of 12 points. And we're going to see what's in your case right now as I open it up. It is 4d6 in your case 11.
Nice.
Very smart
What
choice.
was in case 10? Just out of curiosity.
1d6.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
There you
All
go.
right. Yeah, I wonder where the 5d6 was.
All right, guys. So I'm going to take my, let's see here.
I think we might have this one,
We'll
boys.
still roll all ones because it's D&D rolls.
Steven, the guest, has to do it. He's got to roll of our dice for us.
Oh, yeah, sure. So you guys get 4 additional d6.
On top of...
I'm going to roll mine first to see what I get because I get 3.
He's going to roll 2 6s.
3d6. All right, that is 8 points to my 20. So you're
So
trying to beat 28.
Exploding sixes.
So we have 12.
You have 12.
We got to beat 28, so I got to like roll 4
Wait,
sixes
but we need to
here.
get more dice, right? Well, you're just rolling 4 right now.
Yeah, that's what was in your suitcase.
12 points plus our, 46.
Yeah.
We should have done better on trivia.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. Should I roll them all at the same time?
Yeah,
or-
do it.
Okay.
Yeah, like rip the Band-Aid right off.
9.
Eight.
It's not enough.
16.
16.
16 plus our 3.
Oh my God, we've tied!
Yeah.
This has never happened in Deal or No Dice.
Wait. Hold on. So, we had 3
16
points.
plus 12.
It's 28.
How did we get 12?
That's how many we answered
28.
right.
That's what we got. 28.
Oh, we get a point for each
For
one
each
we
one you got
answered.
right, yeah.
Plus, you gave us 3 additional points.
Right.
Yeah.
Correct. Yeah, or
Your boy's
2 or 3,
rolling.
But I haven't accounted for ties in Deal or No Dice, so I'm just going to say you pick of the remaining cases up here. As long as you guys don't pick a 1d6 from the lineup, you are the victors.
Go ahead, man.
It's a lot of pressure.
Let's do number 9.
I'll go with my last call, a 7.
All right, let's do it. 7.
7.
Case 7.
And I'm opening up the case. It is
2d6.
Hey, now you guys win Deal or No Dice.
Oh my God, we're the winner. We totally lost last time, so this kind of works out.
That's what I've been training for.
It's a tough game to win.
Yeah.
Maybe kind of because of me making the questions kind of hard, but what are you going to do? Beach things. I thought you'd remember.
Beach things.
Beach things. That sounds ridiculous. That sounds totally made up.
Kojima, and I can't come up with original names.
Thank you guys for playing Deal or No
hard.
Die.
Yeah, no, that was good. Well done, Kenny. You are the man.
Good job, man.
As we approach the end of the show, I'd like to thank Stephen for coming. But like I said at the top of the show, Stephen plays in a band called The Nearly Deads. If you guys have anything coming up you want to tell our audience about, go for it. Or links or where they can find The Nearly Deads, listen to them, or what you got going on.
Yeah, sure. You can check us out pretty much anywhere, nearlydeads.com. From there has our links, Spotify, iTunes.
How'd you do your
Deezer. Website? I think I use Squarespace.
Nice. Okay. You build it?
What's that?
Did you build it?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
This guy's on it.
Yeah, what indie band, you got to do everything yourself.
Indie podcast the same way.
Yeah, it's a lot of work for little pay. But, we like making music.
Paid?
How do you do that?
You play cover shows. That's how you do it.
We actually don't make the money from the music or the websites or anything. Our drummer, he
just pays you to play in the band with him. Your drummer just pays you to play in the band with him. It's like, please play with me.
The Nearly Deads, they rock ass.
Josh is great.
We played with them back in the day, and they are killer, so check them out.
YouTube or whatever, we just released 3 singles. The next single is coming out in a couple weeks, and the new album comes out in June. And if you're in the greater Nashville area, we're trying to put together an album release show.
Nice.
I happen to play in a band, so if you need a band to play with, you can just let me know. I'm fucking figure it out.
You need a bass player? You got a bass player.
You need a bass player. I can play bass too.
That's what he does.
I hope you will come back sometime.
Slap the bass.
For sure, man.
Sure. This was a lot of fun.
Some friends in the area that can come by and sit at the table with us, and now you are amongst them, and I appreciate it.
Awesome. Yeah, thanks for having me.
What's going on at Gamers Week Podcast?
If you came here from Gamers Week Podcast, here's the trivia from our spot on their most recent episode. First of all, I have to apologize. Okay, no, I'm not even going to apologize. This is just going to be an anecdote. I listened to the last episode of Gamers Week, and we got to the trivia section, and none of them got the answer necessarily because they blank it out when they read the answer or when they guess their answer on the show. And at the end, RGB was like, "All right, Blue, what was the answer?" He's like, "Tim didn't tell me." RGB always asks me. He says, like, if he doesn't know, he's just like, "Oh, what's the answer?" And then I'll give him the answer because it's kind of a game I play with the person from the show that I send the question to. Would you like to guess first before the rest of your castmates do? And Blue just said, "Thanks." I was like, all right, close that conversation. Sorry about that, guys.
What was the question?
Big budget AAA games are more of a norm these days. Hundreds of millions of dollars poured into development, production, and marketing. Sometimes included in that cost is the rights to the IP to make the game in the first place. So was it worth it when which Atari 2600 game ended up costing upwards of $70 million after inflation to produce?
E.T.
Burger time.
That was probably a good guess, E.T. They have any Star Wars games?
Yeah, they did actually.
Star Wars?
Yeah.
Go with that.
Yeah, Star Wars.
E.T. is correct.
Nice. Good job.
It just makes sense because they produced so much of it and they didn't sell them back at all.
What was the story about the landfill? E.T.
It's a
or
very
whatever?
true story, and it's a very.
It was twice the E.T. as
I
landfill.
knew that was coming.
Twice the amount of E.T. landfill.
No, but as they were guessing or whatever, they just hear like blanking out things, and then Donnie said something, and then RGB goes, "Yeah, but it was such a bad game." So I'm pretty sure Donnie got it.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Oh, I got you. Yeah,
$70 million.
Yeah,
to make E.T.
So
the Atari game.
It's wild, man, because it was produced in 8 months. They rushed it because they wanted to get it out because E.T. was coming out during Christmas time, so they wanted to get that game out for the Christmas release.
Sure,
to be able to do that, and on top of that, fucking Steven Spielberg was actually like looking and reviewing the game as well, and just kind of took one tertiary glance and was like, all right, yeah, that's fine. Wow. And fucking just walked away. He just fucking walked away.
Those tertiary glances are the worst.
Yeah, it's like, did he think that was good? Because Spielberg usually is a
doesn't
guarantee.
know anything about video games, so of course he's like,
hey, in all fairness, he made Boom Blocks, which was awesome.
Yeah,
I just heard Spielberg in an interview talking about how much he enjoyed Nope, which I haven't watched yet, and it kind of made me go, oh, maybe I should watch Nope. I haven't seen it yet. So.
Nope.
Yeah,
by the producers of Us.
Yes.
Nope was a good. It's one of those movies that the first 2 acts are great, and then it's terrible last act.
Remember, Leetist.com is the jumping off point for everything. The Leetist. Come on over.
Wait, no.
Come to the Discord. It's
Listen
open to
to our
all. And, go to Leetist.com. Everything's there. The Discord, the merch, the listening stuff, the clips, and all the new listener friends things. Oh, my God, the Leetist.com. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you, Tim. Thank you, Stephen,
Kenny.
for stopping by.
Hey.
And we're out at the Leetist. We'll catch you next week with more video game trivias.
Slut.
What a slut.
Let there be.